Welcome back to Podzilla. It's your favorite monster movie podcast. My name is Micah, and I'm here with my brother, Jasha.
Hey, would you say I'm your main dude, Micah?
Yeah, my main man.
Main dude. I'm your main dude,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, 100%.
You're my main dude. I'm your main dude. This is Podzilla.
I am so sick right now.
I can hear it. I can see it.
I'm making the choice if I want to lean into it or not.
Drops of mucus dropping from the nose over the mic onto the table right now,
I
guys.
just feel so sick right now.
Yes. Not looking good. Will we survive the episode? Micah, Cloverfield is what we're going to be talking about later in the show. Big film.
Big.
Huge. Film. The return of J.J. Abrams.
When did we last see him?
I don't know, but we've talked about him a lot.
Have we?
Another banger, maybe, potentially. Another J.J. Abrams banger.
Have we talked about J.J.?
We talked about J.J. and I don't know. I think we talked about him and people were hating on J.J.
I don't think he's been mentioned on this podcast.
Well,
in all sincerity.
My return to him, because I just keep coming back to J.J. Abrams, producer of Cloverfield.
We've got a history with old J.J.
We do have a history with him. Grew up on Lost. Lost raised me.
Maybe the best show ever that I still haven't seen the last season of.
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Oh, and all add up to what?
I cannot remember that. Do they all add up to something?
Is it 408? Or 108?
I use that string of
108.
numbers in pretty much every password I ever have.
Are you sure you want to be putting that online?
You don't know which numbers, ladies and gentlemen, but
I switched the first two around. They'll never suspect it.
No. J.J. Abrams, though, can we just take a second?
I really like his filmmaking.
We did talk about it because I remember us talking about Star Wars The Force Awakens and Star Wars The Last Jedi and Star Wars The Final Skywalker, right? And I got confused. I can't remember. What's the last one called? Rise of Skywalker. Still bangers. Force Awakens a banger.
I'm still waiting. Look, I would gladly accept another Abrams Star Wars. I would even more gladly accept another Abrams Star Trek.
Oh, the Star Trek movies.
I'm still waiting.
Mission Impossible 3.
Oh, can you imagine?
Super 8. Do you know J.J. Abrams is still producing the Mission Impossible films?
Oh, really?
Like, I don't think he produced the latest two, but he was producing them all up to Fallout, which is pretty cool.
What's he doing nowadays? Because I haven't heard, I do feel like we talked about this.
We 100%. This is, I'm telling you, this is the return of J.J. Abrams. For some reason, he came up.
What has he done recently? The last thing I know is that he did Force Awakens, and then he did Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, and then I think he was like making Superman comics with his son. Do you hear about this?
No.
I don't know where he's been since.
I don't know if it was after that time. I know that he ended up collaborating with someone to make this huge, I want to say like a book where it was almost like this interactive
like puzzle book
dossier, a little puzzle dossier.
I heard about that too.
Where you could like organize the pages of the book into any order. And so every single person would have a unique reading experience. Which is so JJ.
What a guy.
It's so JJ.
The world needs him back. Where is
they
he
really
gone?
do.
But not only JJ producing Cloverfield, it was directed by Matt Reeves, Micah. Matt Reeves, who directed the recent Batman movie with Rob Pat, and Matt Reeves, who directed both Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and War of the Planet of the Apes.
Is that 1 and 2 or 2 and 3?
2 and 3 of the new series. I love Matt Reeves. I love J.J. Abrams. I don't love T.J. Miller, but we'll get into it. But what a great
look, okay, as someone who was out of the loop, what's with the T.J. Miller hate?
I think...
look, the Discord's been
on fire
cataclysmic
about T.J. Miller. I think there were like some allegations that were dropped, but then more recently, he did like a bomb threat or something. When he was super drunk. You okay, Micah? You'll survive this?
He did what?
He got super wasted and called in a bomb threat maybe a few times. And stories came out about him and the school he went to, and everyone just finds him really insufferable. And the fact that he kind of just plays a similar stereotypical TJ Miller character.
Who's your Mount Rushmore of TJ Miller.
What does that mean? My Mount Rushmore of TJ Miller
Characters.
I don't know. He's a really...
What's your number one? What's your Statue of Liberty? Oh, there we go. What's your Statue of Liberty?
What is my
TJ Miller?
I don't have one. I haven't seen Silicon Valley. He's in Ready Player One.
Yeah. I know.
He's in Deadpool, but he kind of sucks in that. Maybe this,
bro. Titan, Megamind.
Oh, he is Titan. Wow,
that is the one role of his that I actually like.
There you go. They went all in on TJ Miller for this. I was watching some of the behind the scenes. It's like TJ Miller's video diaries, on set with TJ Miller, directing with TJ Miller. Man, the hype was real back in 2008, gang.
Do you think around the time? Look, no hate to TJ,
bit of hate,
little bit of weariness around bomb threats.
Yeah, a lot of weariness around TJ Miller.
TJ and JJ reunited. Do you think people saw that? Do you think there were people who saw the name TJ and they were like, "Oh my gosh, I need to see Cloverfield because TJ Miller is in it"?
I think because watching.
Do you
the
think he's one
behind
of
the
those
scenes-
actors?
Nah, he only did like comedy and like stand up before Cloverfield. This is his big breakout role.
I feel like that's reason enough for people to go
showing up for him.
Who's your favorite comedian?
Can
you name one comedian?
I don't watch a lot of comedy, guys. Bo Burnham rules. Bo Burnham.
Bo Burnham's already an established actor.
What's that? Who's Paul Blart Mall Cop? That guy, Kevin.
Again, established actor.
Michael Hing, Australian comedian.
Yeah, imagine if he was in like a really dramatic movie.
Dude, I'd be showing up for the found footage
yeah.
Michael Hing monster movie.
Unironically, that would be fantastic.
There we go.
Wow.
So yeah, we've got a lot to talk about later in the show. Use the chapters on your favorite podcasting app if you want to skip ahead to the proper Cloverfield conversation. If you want to hear more about TJ Miller, all the current day TJ Miller fans, skip ahead. Micah,
skip to TJ today if you want to hear that.
We're not having a TJ Miller segment. What have you been watching?
Oh man,
what have you been doing with your life?
I'll kick this off by saying, as of today, I'm officially done with my post-grad studies for the year. Oh, it's been a dark cloud that stopped me from doing any recreational activities.
Every time I'm like, Micah, play a game with me. Micah, watch a movie with me. You're like, no, gotta do a day of study.
Gotta work on these assignments.
Congrats, man.
But
post-grad study.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
You're going to be able to bring better nurse tips and trivia than ever in each
nurse
episode.
tips and trivia.
Yeah, great.
What have I been watching?
Something that comes to mind for me first is we were able to get away, even though you were doing your study, to the Trashathon.
I was wondering if you wanted to chat about this.
Let's chat about the Trashathon.
So usually we've mentioned it on the podcast. We live near the city of Auckland, where every year the Hollywood Avondale Theatre is able to host a 24-hour movie marathon. It's very hush-hush.
Very, very hush-hush. You can't say what was seen there.
You can see the 17 movies that Jaysha randomly logs in a 24-hour period.
No.
And elaborate from there.
No. Don't do any sleuthing into what these movies are, people.
You'll be breaking the law.
But yeah, we usually each year go to this 24-hour movie marathon run by director Ant Timpson, which is really cool. He selects the films. It's all shown on film, which is cool. They're all really weird, wild movies that you kind of you just start to melt. Your whole being starts to melt in those early hours of the morning, and you're just watching crazy stuff on screen, and you don't come out the same man as when you entered.
How many years have we been to the actual 24-hour one?
I think 3 or 4 now, right?
I feel like it must be 4.
But then we also, last year, they had a Godzilla movie marathon, which was really cool as well. I think we talked about that on the show too.
In their main 24-hour marathons, I don't think off the top of my head there has been a movie that I've recognized.
No. Yeah,
is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think there's only been a handful for me, but you show up, 14 movies or so, a marathon, and you sit down like, hey, I'm a movie fan. I know movies. There's going to be a few of these that I'll tick off my watch list. And then literally I don't even know a single one that pops up.
They are grabbing that last moldy butt piece of sandwich bread from the loaf.
The butt of the loaf.
And scraping the bottom of the barrel to get the last remnants.
But I found some favorite films from the marathon.
Yeah, you see some. I think that's genuinely the attraction of it, is that there are so many movies out there that came out, were in theaters, people loved, and then were just never mentioned again for no particular reason. And you find some weird and wonderful movies that you just end up being a super fan of.
And I mean, we've made some really good friends. Johnny Andrews, who's been on the show before, hosts My Movie DNA, and 500 Films. He's got 2 podcasts.
Yeah.
He was on our show for our Monsters episode a while back. We've made we catch up with him every time there's a marathon on. Shout out to Maddie B.
Oh, Maddie B.
Matt Butler, another friend of ours that we just catch up with every time we're down there. But yeah, they had a trashathon, which was only 12 hours long, and it wasn't so secret. And you came in knowing you were going to be seeing some pretty trashy bad movies.
Yeah.
And I just had a blast. I love trash.
Yeah.
I love trashy films.
Any cherry on the top of the trash cans that you found?
From the Trashathon?
Yeah.
Well, the movie that started off the Trashathon this year was a kaiju movie.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
The Giant Claw, which I'd never seen. I've always wanted to see it. I knew there was a real crazy, wacky, ugly-looking bird monster.
We were chatting with Matty B afterwards, and he was, I think in his Letterboxd review, he was mentioning how it looks shockingly similar to Patchy the Parrot.
Polly the Parrot?
Polly?
From SpongeBob?
It can't be Polly.
I don't know, Micah.
Patchy the Pirate, Polly.
Polly the Parrot.
Squawk.
That's Polly from SpongeBob.
Polly Pocket. Polly Parrot.
Yeah, it looks exactly like Polly Pocket. Yeah, you're right.
Fun movie.
It was very fun. It was cool to see like a kaiju movie on the big screen surrounded by people like that. I'd love to cover that on Podzilla one day.
Yeah.
There's those like that era of monster movies, like similar to Beast of 20,000 Fathoms. They were just going at it. There's so many just, they honestly feel like the same film.
There's a certain sect of kaiju movies where it just evolves into, yes, I have created this subatomic nuclear particle that will shoot into the beast.
This one was crazy though. The bird was like an alien that had an antimatter field around it, and like it was dissolving things by the time it got to it. So they had to make a type of atom or nucleus or something that could affect both matter and antimatter and shoot it to kill a bird.
There is one scene in this movie that the whole theater cracked up at, and if you've seen it, it's the scene where the dude's marking out the locations where the bird has been seen on a map, and
the pattern
he draws
where the bird's going to strike next.
Yeah, he marks it down to the T.
Yeah,
he solved it.
And it's
watch the movie purely for that scene.
It's just a spiral that doesn't make any sense, but it's great. Great movie. I really enjoyed The Giant Claw. We will cover it one day. I'm going to fiddle in with our themes. I'm going to make it work.
Nice.
Get ready.
The theme of movies we have seen at the movie marathons.
Movies we have seen at movie marathons in our lifetime that are monster movies. Done.
Thank you, Ant.
Thank you, Ant Timpson. Thank you. But yeah, Mike, I want to ask you also about the Studio Ghibli journey you're going on.
Hey.
Have we talked about this on the show yet?
Surely.
Surely. We talk about everything on this show.
I've started going through most of the Ghibli films from the start because I have had so many of them as blind spots for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everybody's seen like My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away.
Yeah.
But like, hey, I haven't seen Princess Mononoke.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Porco Rosso.
You're a big anime fan.
So many seminal pieces. Yeah, I truly am. I don't want to say.
Every time I like, we share a family Netflix account. Every time I
we don't share you hijack my account for whatever reason.
Well,
Why do you do
There
that?
is a family Netflix account, and you can have 6 profiles on Netflix, and for some reason they're all taken up, and I don't have a profile. So I just okay, is the movie I'm going to watch tonight more aligned to what Micah watches or
You
what
jump
my
onto
sister
someone
watches?
else's.
And every time I go on deals, it's just recommending all sorts of wild
Because
anime.
I've added a lot of them to my watch list. So, wait, what movie have you seen recently that you've jumped on mine to watch?
I watched a Ghibli film. I watched The Wind Rises the other night, and I was
that was on my
okay,
account.
this won't look out of place on Micah's account, so I'll watch it on Micah's account.
Okay. I'm keeping a close eye on you. But we were able to watch Grave of the Fireflies.
Yeah, we watched that
nearer
together.
I think nearer the start of the month, a few weeks ago.
Straight after
Fantastic
recording
film.
Tammy and the T-Rex.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that was like
wrapped
a
up
fortnight
and
ago.
just watched Grave of the Fireflies.
Amazing film, and good old rewatch of Kiki's Delivery Service. Did you know that's based on a book series?
Kiki?
Yeah,
No.
it's like a German novel series of 8 books, and the movie is based off only the first one because only the first one has been translated to English.
Yeah, it surprises me how many of those Ghibli movies, like The Wind Rises is based off a manga series, Tales of Earthsea is based off
Earthsea,
a really
yeah.
good, really famous novel.
I mean, even Grave of the Fireflies, it's based off a short piece of
Is it?
nonfiction, semi-autobiographical.
Yeah, it's real funny, the argument of the book's always better than the movie. It's crazy that with these Ghibli movies, most of them are based off books and they're just masterpieces.
Yeah, they've done from the ones that haven't been adapted from Miyazaki's own work, such as Nausicaa, maybe the best Ghibli movie ever. I will make sure to cover it on this pod sometime.
So I'm going to sneak the giant claw in. Do you think Ghibli movies would fit our theme, right? There's a lot of weird monsters.
Absolutely.
Dragons?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Most of the adaptations they do seem to be almost... They take a lot of creative liberties themselves.
Yeah.
So that they feel...
Become their
very,
own thing a little bit.
themselves. Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Am I sounding too sick yet?
It's you're sounding sicker as it goes on.
Man.
Big shout out to our Odo Island patrons: Connor, Frogurt, G. Kira, Nerkles, Michael, Rich, Jacob, Sean, Ron, and Matt. And a special shout out to a new Infant Islander that joined last week, MCMC. Welcome to Infant Island.
Oh, you're a legend, MCMC.
You can follow the show on Patreon and become a patron, patreon.com/Podzilla. There's a few different tiers with a few different bonuses. If you guys didn't realize, every episode we record is extended a little bit for our Odo Island and Infant Island patrons, which is really cool. So at the end of this episode, there's going to be some extra stuff that you're not going to hear if you're not a patron. So have a look at those perks and check it out.
Do you think MCMC is supposed to be Roman numerals?
MCMC. What is MC in Roman numerals?
I'm pretty sure M is 1,000.
Yeah, you're right. Is C? C isn't a Roman numeral.
C is.
It's M's and X's.
M is 1,000. CM is 900. But then there's...
Can't have an M before the
no,
C.
You need an X before the last C. Theory debunked. Myth
Theory
busted.
debunked. MCMC, let us know. Mikey, anything else you want to talk about?
You got any Brufen?
Brufen. I got some
Acetaminophen?
Panadol.
Yeah,
Is that Brufen?
that's acetaminophen.
Ibuprofen? Brufen?
Brufen?
Do you want some?
Dude, if you have some.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Keep the audience entertained. I'll go get some.
Guys, live drug dealing from Jasha Drake. I watched this crazy video yesterday, random Instagram reel that showed the process of a lab tech filling up pills, like the ones that you can separate and take the top off, and filling them up with medication. And I was in my guilty pleasure space. I could have watched that video on repeat for hours.
Talking about anime.
Yep.
Maxigesic. Maxigesic? Does this
Hey,
work?
Yeah. Now I'm going to do something really bad. I'm going to take both of those and wash it down with an energy drink.
Nurse Micah endorsed, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not endorsing it.
He's endorsing it.
Do as I say, not as I do.
You might not be endorsing it. I'm endorsing it. Podzilla, half Podzilla is endorsing it.
Mike is not endorsing it. Podzilla is endorsing it. Can you hold my mic for a sec?
You want me to mic up your sip? Am I editing this out? No, we're keeping this in.
Edit this out, please.
This is the first week of our Box Office Giants theme.
It's crazy that this is the first film so far. I keep thinking we're halfway through already.
I know, this is the start of something new. Let me just look up real quick. I didn't actually check it, but let's check out how much. Should we do this? This be a little fun thing to do. Check out how much these movies made right before we start talking about
for the
them.
big box office Giants theme.
Yeah, Micah, this budget was between $25 to $30 million for Cloverfield, and it made $172.4 million. So that's
pretty damn good.
Giant freaking bump for Cloverfield. Grossed a total of $16 million on its opening day, $40 million on opening weekend. So on its opening day, nearly made just as much as the movie cost, which is pretty cool. So I thought, what a great theme to fit in Cloverfield. I had seen this when I was a kid a few times.
I haven't seen this.
You've never seen it before?
What did I know about it? For the longest time, I had this movie mixed up with 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah.
Even going into this, I thought this movie was people shacked out in a bunker.
Did you?
Yeah.
Do you know it was found footage?
Nope.
Really?
Nope. I was not prepared for it. And I loved that fact.
Do you know what the monster looked like?
Nope.
Really?
I loved it so much that I wish that somehow I would have been able to see this movie without knowing that it was Cloverfield going in. And it would have ended up just seeming like this handheld not even a rom-com, just a romantic drama.
You just, nothing with you watching this made you think of it was Cloverfield at all if you didn't know. That's crazy. Because, this came out, and then 10 Cloverfield Lane came out, which I think it's the same world, but a completely different story.
Oh.
And the same thing with Cloverfield Paradox. I think it's the same world, but completely different story. None of them kind of follow on from one another.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they connect with this now.
Yeah.
Because I always thought they were like direct sequels or happening at the same time.
I think there might be a little bit of crossover, but it's very strange. There's never been a straight up Cloverfield sequel. I think there's been some rumors of it coming out in the upcoming years, so we'll see.
I mean, I feel like a sequel would almost be pointless. Just a straight sequel.
Yeah. Hey.
I read online that a lot of the actors for this movie, when they were auditioning for it and when they were getting the parts, purely read out scenes from the first, fifth of this movie. It wasn't until they were officially signed on that they found out it was a monster flick.
Just of the party scenes? Yeah, that's crazy. And again, at the time that this came out, there was so much hype. I remember our dad getting really into it. I was talking to him about it the other day. But there were online ARGs where you could see little snippets of the film. No one knew what the monster would look like, even when the trailers were out and the poster was out. It was a huge mystery what the film was about. So people were making up theories and seeing shapes in the clouds and the poster. And
I even know I think one of the first trailers came out at the Transformers.
Yeah, that
in the movies.
Sounds right.
And it was, I think, the little scene of the head of the Statue of Liberty being flown across the ground. And I love it because there was no title associated with the movie, just a random clip of that being flown, which that marketing needs to come back.
I know, we had it like crazy with the Blair Witch Project and then Cloverfield. I don't feel like there's been huge ARGs recently.
I didn't even know if you could do that type of promo nowadays.
Like fake people out or
people would just rip it to shreds.
Trailers have really changed as well, right? Like you used to be able to do creative shorter trailers and people would show up regardless. Now you do have to really sell the audience on what you're watching.
Where's the voiceover man when you need him?
Where is he?
Please. In a world.
Return to us. Okay, shall I bring us into Cloverfield?
Bro, do it.
Let's do it. What starts off as a simple going away party turns into maybe the worst night ever when New York is attacked by a giant kaiju. It lobs off the Statue of Liberty's head, tears apart a couple of bridges, and gives birth to a whole lot more crazy little monsters. The remaining partygoers choose not to flee with the rest of the city, but to instead head deeper inside to Columbus Circle to rescue a friend? An ex? Who even is Beth? Does anyone even like her? Who cares? The big monster, Clover, doesn't let up, no matter how many military men we throw at it. And eventually our gang is whittled down to 2 survivors who are able to say one last message of goodbye into their camera before being blown to bits. But guess what? The monster, it's still alive. And that's not the end of Operation Cloverfield.
What do you mean, do people like Beth?
Who even is Beth,
The whole point of the movie is
that Rob likes Beth?
Rob and Beth?
Rob and Beth.
Forever.
It's an interesting start to the movie. I didn't remember that they did it the way they do, but we start off, again, it's fully found footage. Fully, the movie's framed around that the government, who have undergone Operation Cloverfield. They underwent Operation Cloverfield. They were doing some cleanup. They went to the area that used to be Central Park. Apparently it's not anymore. And they recovered this camera. And it's just like they're going through, scrubbing through the footage, and this is what's on it.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah,
that makes
it's
sense.
at the start, the very first frames. And so it's really clever. And the movie starts with us having some really like nice, intimate moments with Rob and Beth, and they're hanging out. And they're going to Coney Island for the first time, and they just seem like really in love.
Yeah, 100% evokes that like last filmed footage of the wife before she suddenly dies.
100%, that's exactly it. And then it cuts to a party where we find out Rob's going to Japan, and all his friends are together for a party. And what I thought was really clever is he doesn't show up to the party with Beth. And Beth comes in with someone else. And then we realize that time has actually passed between that first footage and the party footage, and that the party footage is like writing over the tape of the footage of them together hanging out. So it's a cool way to add backstory into a found footage movie by like using it as old footage.
And it feels really natural as well.
Mm-hmm.
One of the cool things is this movie rocks in pretty much exactly 80 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Which was the length of a lot of the film on those cameras at the time. So even in world, you're watching the entirety of this camcorder footage, which it feels really cool. And in the sequences where TJ Miller, who was our cameraman for the entirety of the film.
The goat.
He does seem like a goat, doesn't he?
I felt for TJ Miller, if I'm being honest, because when we're introduced to this huge cast of characters, we meet Rob's brother. Is it Henry? Jason?
I sounded so confident with Henry.
You sounded. I just made up Henry out of nowhere. Jason.
You could have said any name and I would have shouted it out from the rooftops.
We meet Jason, Rob's brother, and his girlfriend Lily.
Lily?
You confirming that?
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Let me bring up the cast list.
I wasn't pulling leg that time. Jason and Lily, and then we're introduced to Hud, Rob's best friend, played by TJ Miller.
TJ.
And Lily is telling her partner Jason that he needs to bring this camera around the party and get farewell messages for Rob before he goes to Japan. And then last minute, Jason kind of pawns this job off to Hud. And it's just like, Hud, okay, here you go. Here's this camera. You got the responsibility. Take these videos of people. And then
he uses that responsibility well.
We proceed to watch he didn't record anything. Little clips here and there, maybe 2 or 3 people's messages to Rob.
It seemed like from the start that he had switched around the recording. So like he was recording in the moments between filming people.
Yeah.
And then when he was going to film someone, he pressed the recording and stopped it.
Like the classic thing that happens, you think you've recorded something, but you've actually stopped the previous recording. But I just felt for him because I feel like in my life, I'm known as like the video guy.
You're known as TJ Miller.
I do not want to be known as TJ Miller, but I'm known as the video guy.
Yeah.
So we've had things like in the past couple of years, which have been like weddings or funerals for friends and for family. And every single time I show up, getting ready to enjoy this wedding, I'm getting ready to grieve. And then last minute, someone's like, okay, Jaysha, I need you to go around and take videos of people. This is your job, Jaysha. You need to take videos. I went to a wedding the other day of people I know them. They're acquaintances. And they're like, okay, Jaysha, you need to film.
You need to film.
Jaysha, you need to get clips of the wedding.
What'd you
say?
say?
It's just the weight, the unbearable weight of massive talent that falls upon me in these moments. I bet that I knew you were going to say that. I do video for a job. I don't want to be doing it in my day-to-day life. And then I'm burdened. And then I just need to buck up and film a party, film a funeral. So I felt for him. I felt for the guy. He did a pretty bang up job.
Yeah, honestly, not too shabby, all things considered.
All things considered.
That's pretty much our main cast was Jason, Lily, Marlena, Hud,
Micah,
Rob.
Marlena. We didn't talk about Marlena.
Marlena.
What do you think about Marlena?
Yeah, she's all right. I don't know what TJ sees in her.
Lizzie Kaplan?
Who's that?
That's Marlena. Lizzie Kaplan.
Yeah, who's that?
That's the actress of Marlena, Lizzie Kaplan.
Yeah, but like
from Now You See Me Too?
I've seen half of that movie on a plane trip.
I thought she was good.
I haven't seen anything else with her in.
She was, what is it, Freaks and Geeks? Mean Girls?
Yeah, I haven't seen these.
Well,
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, yeah, well, there we go. Hot Tub Time Machine. I thought she was good. She was my favorite part of this film.
Really?
She's like the emo chick that HUD is just hitting on.
She reminds me of a manic pixie dream girl without really the manic or the pixie.
Just a dream girl.
Just a dream girl.
Yeah.
She's quiet. She's nice.
HUD just keeps harassing her, making her film things, like going up to her. There's a funny part during this party scene, which I thought was very fun, where they find out about Rob. There's so many names. Found out that Rob and Beth had been seeing each other this couple of weeks ago from the footage that we originally saw, and that they slept together. And then there's just, you see like this information disseminating? I don't want to say seminating. I need to stay away from this. Yeah, it's disseminating throughout the party. This information that Rob and Beth, they had sex, Micah. And then TJ Miller's HUD is going up
purely TJ.
Everyone.
It's purely HUD.
And his videos of, okay, give Rob a nice message just turn into, hey, what's your reaction to Rob and Beth having sex? And he goes up to Marlena, and I just love her response. It's just like the most... She just hates HUD so much. She just wants him to go away. She doesn't even care about the news.
What does she say?
I can't remember, but just her attitude.
She's got a few good lines there.
HUD's hitting on her later on, and she like mentions Superman.
He's
like, whoa, you know who Superman is? And then she throws it right back at him. It's like, whoa, you know Superman too? You know Garfield? I'm so in love with you. It's like the most generic. I don't know. I liked her as Marlena. She was probably my standout of the cast. Do you have a favorite of this bunch?
Yeah, Rob was fine.
Rob was fine.
Beth was fine.
What do you think of the brother?
Jason was
Henry.
fine.
Oh, Jason, yeah. He looked like Henry Cavill a lot. That's maybe where I'm getting Henry from.
No, he had too long hair. He's from The Help. I watched that movie for film study in high school.
A movie Mike has seen. Wow. Everyone rejoice.
Rare. It's a rare occurrence. I really liked Lily, though.
You liked Lily?
Yeah, she was a standout for me.
And I think the party scene really... I like it a lot. Because, to be honest, each of these characters just feel really real. I don't think a lot of movies get this when it feels like people are playing a character or you know that it's a movie. And found footage... especially, you need to like make the audience believe that these are real people that were captured and you're watching the found footage.
You need to draw them in and try not to break that fourth wall.
You can't think that they're acting at all.
Yeah, there's a term for it that's escaping me right now.
Yeah. But they all really, really sold it for me, and their relationships and just their banter with one another throughout the whole thing, I really loved. I love the aesthetic of 2008, Micah, the push-button cell phones.
Yeah.
Did you have a
seeing
push
people
button?
have like the slide out to the side to
the
record.
keyboards?
Yeah.
Did you have a push-button phone?
Brought me back. I
had one.
What was my first phone? I think I did. I must have.
I
must have had a flip phone.
blue and black Nokia.
Nokia? Yeah.
Nokia phone.
I think it really helps that none of the actors play heightened emotions or like overly heightened caricatures at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like even old TJ Miller, he's playing it pretty safe.
He's playing it pretty safe. And then, the whole movie just descends into chaos when you hear a roar, you hear, I think, explosions, and everyone heads up to the roof and just sees the city start to get destroyed. Clover, Micah.
Is it officially called Clover?
I think that's what it's been nicknamed, and that's what the cast and crew refer to it as when making the film.
The cast and crew.
Clover. What'd you think of this guy?
Good name from a beast.
Because you didn't know what he looked like at all?
They do a really good job at hiding its figure for majority of the movie. You only get glimpses and pieces here and there.
See him between a few buildings. See
Yeah.
like a tail or an arm hit a bridge.
Yeah. What you can't see is always scarier than what you can see. I think the first proper... What first looks do we get at it? When TJ is filming on the street, you see just something moving.
Mm-hmm.
On the bridge, that's when Jason dies.
Yeah.
Pretty suddenly.
That was great.
See a huge tentacle come out, and I'm like, oh, it's a squid monster. And it isn't really. It's a nice mix of a bunch of different things. Can you tell me a little bit about Clover, Jasha? You're pulling out your phone like you have some schematics.
I was going to pull up schematics because I remember even throughout this film, you don't get a full look of the monster. So it was a lot of like after the film came out, I remember people posting online about what Clover looked like. I remember people remaking Clover in Spore. So that's where...
that is so of the time.
That's where I learned about
so
what
late 2000s.
what Clover looked like, was downloading the Spore creature of Clover. But I can just look up Wikizilla. It's been a while since we've been here.
Spore Cloverfield monster. Oh my gosh.
You found it?
That's on point.
You found the Spore Cloverfield
Little
monster.
red sacks.
Yep. Clover is a quadrupedal sea monster with a long forked tail. His slender triple-jointed front legs are longer than his hind legs, ending in multi-fingered hands that can bend backwards, allowing the creature to knuckle-walk. Its hind legs...
Whoa, is that an official term?
Yeah, he's knuckle-walking. Hind legs are double-jointed too. Skin is light grey with darker speckles. Blah, 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 blah.
Man, meet me outside the Arby's at 9 tonight. Gonna have a little knuckle-walking session.
Knuckle-walking at the Arby's.
All night long.
He's got like small little hands.
Yeah, got a bunch of... what do they call it when you have like a residual tail? What's that called?
A residual tail?
You know what I mean.
I have no clue what you're talking about. He's got, residual tail. He's knuckle walking. That's Clover.
you know when animals have like a random tail that is useless. There's a name for it.
Is his tail useless? You talking about like...
I don't even know how to look this up. Vestigial. It's like he's got a bunch of vestigial arms.
Yes.
On his lower torso.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
To be honest, I'm not like, it's a creative design, but it's very bland, boring looking, I think, especially as color as well. So I think it was super clever to hide him as much as they did, because you do only see these vestigials and a tail here and there and a head here and there and an arm here and there.
Yeah, I think it's really cool because it has so many different parts of its body. You have the tail, which is the tentacle. You have those little weird red air sacs.
Yeah, those
its arms
great.
Look freaky. Every glimpse you get of it kind of leads you to believe it's a different monster than what it actually is, which is a huge conglomeration of all of them together.
Because did you see, because we cut back at the very end of the movie to that old footage of, again, Rob and Beth at the Cody Island amusement park.
Can you see something in the background?
Mikey, did you see something?
I didn't see anything. What can you see?
Did you actually not see it?
No,
You did see it.
I didn't.
You're pulling my leg.
Looking up stuff afterwards, I know that in one scene you can see a satellite in the air.
No, you see when they're together going up a Ferris wheel, the camera is on the ocean for a little bit, and you just see something plummet from the sky into the water.
Yeah, that might be it.
I know throughout the film they're talking about like this thing's a sea monster, but I think that at the end kind of is alluding to it's an alien.
I think someone
crashed here.
has a throwaway line that it might have crashed from outer space.
Yeah. Little confirmation.
That's nice.
Because it's a wild monster. Because not only does he look so weird and have so many vestiges, he's got tiny little monsters that crawl off him.
Yeah, very Shin Godzilla.
Very Shin Godzilla.
Is it? It doesn't really happen in the movie.
No, it doesn't. It's what Shin Godzilla could have been.
What's a better equivalent? It reminds me a lot of in the Halo video game series.
Yeah,
the little flood tentacle monsters. I used to be so into Halo. I don't know what those are called.
Flood.
They all have different names.
Well, yeah. It reminds me of Flood. It reminds me of I don't know. It just to be honest, I didn't love those tiny little monsters because it felt to me more like a plot thing than a monster thing. Because it's like you can't have these characters just escaping from this giant kaiju from the whole movie. You need to have little tinier like confrontations or battles with them. So just give them some tiny little monsters to fight in an alleyway or in a subway. Or
I didn't like it because whenever they were on screen, they did seem really powerful and really dangerous.
Yeah.
To the point that it was total plot armor for the characters to have survived any encounter they had with them. Granted, one character does die to them.
Yeah. Marlena. She, first off, kills one that's attacking HUD.
Just after they start bonding and smiling at each other as well.
Talking about Superman. And then she gets bitten by it. And like as soon as you see her back with that bite mark, you're like, okay, she's going to die.
Yeah.
Marlena's gone.
I saw that. I'm like, man, the infection rate's going to be crazy.
And then she just starts bleeding from the eyes and they find some sort of like
a crazy scene.
Hospital setup. And then she's just whisked away and you never see her again.
No, you do see her.
Do you see her?
You see her explode.
Does she explode?
Did you not see this?
Did I miss her exploding?
Can you please look up a clip online right
Marlena
now of her
exploding.
This is like the most watched YouTube clip of this movie online. How did you miss this? Or maybe she does escape and it's somebody else. Because I'll let you finish this. Turn on the sound real quick.
Oh, but then they're still saying, where are you taking Marlena? So
I guess that isn't her.
Yeah.
That was one of the things I was really confused about in the movie because whenever any of the characters died, people were heartbroken.
Mm.
And I guess I thought that was her. And I'm like, man, TJ isn't really showing much.
No. She's whisked away, but you see other people infected being blown up. And then like the medics are like, oh, she's gone.
Yeah, when someone starts bleeding from the eyes...
Your medical opinion.
In a kaiju situation, you're not going to have resources to bring them back.
I think one thing that didn't hold up for me, going back to these tiny little monster things, the CGI is pretty rough.
Specifically for the little ones.
I think CGI in this era specifically, like the late 2000s, around the time of Transformers as well, this type of thing.
Dude, Transformers is pretty good.
Is it? Bumblebees.
We'll talk about it next month. Wink, wink.
Bumblebee's pee stream that looked pretty good.
I can't remember that. Jokes I can. Sorry, Shia.
Yeah, I just and again the Statue of Liberty head, like such a cool, like iconic visual. But again, when that hits the ground, I'm like, oh, the CG's a little rough.
Little trivia tidbit.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts about the Statue of Liberty head?
I liked it. I mean, the whole, like, the branding for this film is the Statue of Liberty with, like, a headless Statue of Liberty, right?
Anything you noticed about the head in particular?
No. I think there's little scratches all over it, little bite marks when it
Any thoughts you had
ground.
about its size?
No. I'm
You're an average moviegoer.
I'm
Good
an
on you.
average moviegoer. I'm an average Statue of Liberty fan. I don't know anything apart from the fact that it didn't used to be green.
I think there were like 3 Statue of Liberties.
Yep, National Treasure taught me that.
Yeah, that's the one.
They're looking for the code and they're like, no, it's the wrong Statue of Liberty. That was, that's movie magic.
Get that on the pod somehow, please.
What was I supposed to get?
No. Look, when I saw that movie, when I saw that scene, I'm like, man, this Statue of Liberty head seems smaller than I thought it would be.
Really?
I always thought it was like you can get in the head, you can walk around. I want to say because of X-Men.
They're in the
X2?
Statue of Liberty head. No, in the first X-Men.
In the movie, that Statue of Liberty head is twice the size of what it actually is. It's in reality super small.
Can't you go up to the Statue of Liberty though?
I think so, but I don't know if you can properly walk around in it.
Wow.
In a lot of promo, and I think in that trailer they showed for Transformers, they had an accurate Liberty head size, and they got so many people talking about how it looked unrealistic because it was way too small.
Wow.
They changed it. They're single-handedly falsifying history.
Man, we got it good over here in New Zealand with our pride and joy, Auckland Sky Tower. We just grew up walking to the top of that, walking around.
I've never been there.
You've never been to the Sky Tower?
No. One day I'll bungee from it.
You're going to bungee from it one day?
Would you bungee?
I'd bungee.
You'd bungee?
I'd bungee.
Nice.
I'd bungee. I'd marathon.
Dabble?
Yeah. I'd Destiny.
You'd Halo?
I'd Halo. Great iconic visuals again. That Statue of Liberty head, very Cloverfield. I love the part when they are walking through the city that has been abandoned, and there's the little like horse and carriage.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I think because they still do like horse and carriage rides through Central Park, right?
Yeah. Do they? Yeah. Sure.
I don't know. I have no clue. I'm asking you.
I really loved the scenes, and I think there's 2 of them, where they have sequences of the characters walking towards this just incredibly illuminating light. All you see is this intense bright light in the distance, and it honestly felt straight out of like a alien abduction sequence.
Yep.
Like they're walking towards the light, and then you find out it's a group of police officers and medics, and it's their headquarters, and they do it twice. I think they do it near the end with the helicopters as well. Those scenes just feel really fun, like really iconic visuals for me.
I love the shaky cam found footage to this whole film. I know people hate it. Like people complain about
really
this
like
film.
it.
I really like
that aspect. I am honestly shocked that that more movies don't do it, because in my mind it feels like a really cost-effective way to get a movie that feels really unique.
Yeah.
While still, I don't think it looks cheap.
Nah.
It looks realistic.
I love the scene when they're in the subway and they can hear noises behind them, but it's just pitch black. And then that's when they finally turn the night vision on.
That broke my immersion a little bit.
No, it's great. It's real Blair Witch when you see like half the guy's face. He's like, what's behind me? And you see the little things walking on.
Yeah, but what camcorder are you bringing to a party function to record your friends?
My iPhone isn't even that good with its night.
I don't think night vision exists.
Is night vision a movie lie? Has movies lied to us about what night vision could do?
Yeah. You have those black Tom Clancy goggles with like the 3 green lenses. Yeah. Who's using 3 green lenses?
It's made up. Completely made up.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I love found footage as well. I remember being obsessed with the found footage like way of making movies when I was a kid, and I'm still such a fan.
Oh. Is this the time to shout out our dad's found footage short film?
Bring it back to our dads. Yeah, he filmed a very Cloverfield-esque short film he made with a friend. There's a New Zealand Bigfoot called the Mohow Man, and I think he just filmed a short of them going into a cave in night vision and getting attacked by a monster.
I think there was a competition from like an author or something.
Yeah.
Who was it from?
No clue. But he won the competition.
Yeah. And he got a copy of the book. And I think we have the book somewhere.
And I think the footage has been posted on YouTube. And it's got a whole lot of
Whoa.
comments, people being like, whoa, where was this?
Yeah,
Where was
people
it taken?
people fully believed it.
The Mohel Man is real.
I want to say that he screams in it. And it sounds so fake. Love you, Dad.
Love you,
good,
Dad.
Good short film.
Yeah.
Someone please find that.
No TJ Miller, which is probably a good thing. We need more. Like, found footage needs to come back, though. I love it. And it just feels like people have completely turned on it recently.
What notable found footage movies have you seen? I know that there's like classic Super 8, which I want to watch.
I don't know if
someday.
that's found footage. It must be.
Yeah, that's
found
the whole
footage?
premise of the movie.
Is it Super 8? Yeah.
Or maybe it isn't.
Blair
I don't know.
Witch, of course. Also, there was like, what is it? Project Almanac. I went to the theaters and watched that. There's movies like Searching.
Project, what's the one with Liam O'Brien and Travis?
Oh,
Project.
The Phoenix Incident.
Phoenix Incident.
There's ones I really love, like Host is filmed fully in webcams. It's a horror movie filmed across webcams.
Yeah.
I just love people breaking the mold of what a movie is and just completely changing up the format, doing it on a budget, and then still being able to just engross you into the format. Like, I just lose myself in this film, and the shaky cam adds to it for me, and it just feels so unique and different.
And I feel like, especially nowadays, there'd be so much potential for using. I mean, like, CGI and VFX has skyrocketed in the past decade. And compared to this movie, when you see the little Clovers running around, I feel like there's a lot of potential for creating some really realistic
Found footage
films, because you don't need to be super high quality, high def, because the camera you're using to shoot isn't super high quality, high def.
Yeah.
It's almost like easier to make it look realistic than it's ever been.
Yeah, like set something during the time Cloverfield set, almost like the mid-2000s.
Or even just do like a modern day one. Have like someone who found an old camcorder and like trying to bring it back. There's potential.
Oh, what's a good? I watched a good slasher movie. I think it's Behind the Mask. It's like a slasher found footage film of this guy getting ready to go on like a rampage, and it's from his perspective. There's just some real clever ones. And again, it's a good budget way of making movies. I've always been inspired to make a found footage movie.
Is Creep like that?
Yes, Creep.
Creep, yeah.
Creep is found footage. Love Creep. Watch Creep. Mark Duplass and
Still need to
Creep.
see Creep.
Oh, the Creep movies are so good. Yeah, it's a series about this slasher serial killer who hires videographers to do some video work for him, and then he ends up like killing them and then taking their tapes to add to his collection. He's got heaps of like found footage
That's great.
from the people he's killed.
That's great.
Yeah, we need to bring it back. Found footage. I think it's time. J.J. Abrams, where are you?
Because I really like when you hear about filmmakers that use just unique ways of filming.
Mm-hmm.
You had that. What's his name from Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Name's escaping me.
Main dude?
Yeah.
Oh,
Andy
Samberg.
I was going to say Andy Serkis.
We got there.
There was a movie with him. Maybe it wasn't him. No. There's a movie like that filmed. I'm mixing up two movies in my mind. Like fully on cameras.
Maybe on cameras.
No.
Wow, that is creative filmmaking. Wow.
I think I'm thinking of Project Arizona.
What's yeah? Okay.
Almanac.
Project
Yeah.
Almanac.
Forget me. I'm just looping back around.
But even just directors taking like 28 days later was filmed on iPhones, I think, at the time. Unsane,
Dude,
which is
have
more
you seen
recently.
the recent pics from 28 years later?
Do you see their iPhone setup?
Their
like
little rig for their like widescreen shots.
Yeah, man. We need to just show me a movie in a different way, you know? I love it. Okay, I need to do a special shout out. Back to the Cloverfield, Micah.
Yeah.
My favorite Godzilla battle line unit made an appearance.
Did it?
This is our Godzilla connection to Cloverfield. The Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit Bomber.
Yeah.
Appears in Shin Godzilla, Shin Ultraman, and Cloverfield.
Is it a real bomber?
I think it's a real bomber, but it's
that's your connection.
But it's my favorite Godzilla battle line unit. You used to use the Spirit Bomber, right?
Did I?
Used to fly across,
Yeah,
drop
surely.
down those missiles. Makes an appearance in this. Drops some bombs on Clover through the middle of the city there.
Yeah, good scene.
Shout out to the Spirit Bomber.
I really like the last sequence as soon as the cast gets into the helicopters.
Mm-hmm.
Because the old... Oh my gosh. My fave girl...
Lily, I think she's the only
Is the only one
potential
who-
survivor. Yeah, she...
maybe survives. She might have gotten shot or struck down as well.
No, I think that helicopter makes it out.
Oh, sequel with Lily?
I love how TJ Miller dies when he...
Yeah, he's got a cool death.
Really, really cool death when he is eaten by Clover. You finally see a good look at Clover's head as it reaches down and eats him, and just the sound effects as he's just getting chomped up, and the way that the camera is like moving inside Clover's mouth before getting spat back out onto the ground. That's great.
You see his lifeless head.
Yeah,
Cool stuff.
cool stuff. And even like aside from the found footage fact, it's just so cool that we've got a kaiju movie, a full-on kaiju movie, completely from the perspective of civilians. Like we watch a Godzilla movie, right? And you pretty much know everything that's happening. The scientists find out what Godzilla is and how to stop him, and you're getting updates of every place Godzilla's attacking and what he's up to, and everyone's rallying together, and you got the team getting ready to stop the monsters, right? And then in this, you don't have any of that. You have no clue what Clover really looks like. You have no clue what places he's attacking. No one's coming up with a plan to try and stop the monster. You don't have the whole big picture, and you've just got the snippets of what it will be like to be surviving in this situation.
It reminded me a lot of when we were going through our big Godzilla journey.
Yeah.
I referenced a video game a few times. Kyoei Toshi, also known as the City of Giant Shadows.
Yes.
A video game that was never localized, but a Japanese survival game where you were literally just a human having to navigate the cities in Japan while so many different barrages of kaiju walking around the place. I know Godzilla's in that, Gamera, flippin' Kamen Rider, wouldn't be surprised, Ultraman, just a whole bunch. But I really love that idea of civilians without affiliations to the military, without any noticeable way to defeat the monster, purely just having to survive.
That's great. It's kind of like how I feel like in Shin Godzilla, they also didn't give you the usual perspective when you're stuck with those like you're stuck with all the board meetings and the bureaucrats. Like that's another different look in like a monster attack.
When you're not focusing on
the big
protagonist,
picture.
the hero.
Yeah.
You're not trying to follow them on some grand journey to win.
Mm-hmm.
It's real fresh. And that was what was interesting about this movie in particular was even like a fifth or a quarter into the movie, you could tell that it was almost just quite a generic movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like it doesn't take any big swings in terms of plot. Like these characters are trying to escape. They reach the outskirts, but then they have to go back for a friend. They climb a tower to get them. Then they go back out.
Not your
Go into
classic
the helicopters.
like, structure either, for a plot.
It's very straightforward. But I feel like because it's a movie that you haven't really had before of people just trying to survive with a kaiju attack, you don't really need to take any huge swings. It's like what we say about our favorite fantasy series, Dragonlance. One that created the mold for fantasy at the time.
Yeah.
Looking back on it now, for a lot of people, it can seem really bland, but that's because at the time it was the first of what it was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel the same about this movie.
Yeah. And I think even though it is like you were saying, just a little bit generic, and it feels like not too much happens. Again, by the end of the day, just these characters sell me on it because they sell the whole situation so much. There's one part of this I started to get emotional, and it's when Rob has to answer a call, and it's from his mum.
Oh, that scene is really sad.
And it's right after his brother died, and they've just been running across the bridge and trying to escape from Clover, and they've really had no time to kind of deal with what's happening. And it's the first time you see him just fully break down while he's talking to his mum. And then you see your favorite character again, Lily, who lost her boyfriend. And it's like Rob and Lily consoling one another and actually just sobbing.
Lily's boyfriend is Rob's
brother,
yeah. I really like that scene because you see it from TJ's perspective. and I forget his name. What's his
Hud.
name? Hud.
Hug.
See it from Hud's
Hud.
perspective, and like while those two characters are crying in the background, you see him talking to Marlena, just being like, I don't know what to say, which is like, that hits hard. That's very real.
Yeah.
And also, like, for Rob, what a hard situation to be in. Like, you're in the middle of a crisis. Your mother calls to check if you're okay. I feel like it'd almost be a toss-up whether I would, let my family know if a family member has died right then and there as you're trying to escape and get to safety. Like, is there ever really a right time for a conversation like that to happen?
Yeah, it was rough. And I feel for Rob, even because the big like final set piece is they head back into the city, back to a Clover's attacking to try and save Beth, who is in her apartment.
Look, okay. Okay. She's hung out here for 6+ hours. No, first off.
She leaves the party early, man.
First off, how the heck does she get to her apartment so quickly?
She left the party so early.
Light speed. Second, they find her shoulder, chest impaled on some rebar. First thing they do is lift her off of it. Guys.
Micah Clover's going to break down that building.
Rookie mistake.
Any second.
Look, it's been 6 hours. She should have bled out. The infection's already set in. And then they just go and open up the wound like that. She would bleed out in a second flat.
I think it's a cool set piece, like her whole apartment structure.
It is a cool set piece.
Like up against the intact apartment structure, and they go up the intact one and then cross onto the one that's tilted.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. But then
couple tilted towers.
Couple tilted towers, right? Yeah. And then she gets pulled off the rebar and screams. And then she has like this real heartfelt moment with Rob. There's a few times when Rob and her see each other and they're like looking into each other's eyes or like kissing, and it happens at the end as well. And I'm just like, Hud, what are you doing, bro? You are filming this whole situation, filming Clover so that the world will know what happened on the ground. And instead of looking out the window trying to track the monster down, he's like sitting on this kiss for like a couple minutes.
That's good filmmaking. You're creating those emotional attachments with the characters. Look, I bet that
look away, bro.
No, dude, the government official, the government rookie sent to scrub through these tapes is weeping.
That's playing on his heartstrings?
Yeah.
It's
like, man, the artistic filmmaking at play.
This Hud guy.
I wish I could.
Hollywood
in memoriam.
Walk of Fame star right here. Yeah, I mean, I got a few more notes, but do you want to take us into some trivia, Micah?
Yeah, I've said a lot of it already, but a couple little pieces here.
Cloverfield. Oh, well, yeah, I didn't realize what the Cloverfield name even meant, but it is just what the operation is.
Dude, I've done really good. I've implemented like almost all of these naturally.
Have you?
Already in the conversation.
Gone as the trivia segment of old.
Who needs those? I will say, though, this film is unique in the fact that apart from the credits and 1 minute and 30 seconds into the credits, there's no music score.
Yeah.
And it's kind of refreshing.
It is kind of refreshing. Yeah, it just, again, it contributes to the movie feeling real and you're just getting immersed into this world. But it was kind of foreboding too. Like I bought this on Apple so that we could watch it. And usually when you start up and go to like the menu screen of the movie, you'll have like some part of the score or some music playing. And it's just
there's
quiet.
Nothing. I like it a lot. And I don't know, even just going back to that final scene, I feel like it was quite impactful ending it on the characters dying, being blown up, and then finishing off their clips on Coney Island that weren't written over, and seeing them. Because what was Lily's last line?
Something about like, this is the best day ever.
Yeah, it's like,
smiles.
Anything you want to say from the camera? It's been a good day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, it's so simple, but it's so effective.
And it completely bookends, which I love. The film starts with that footage of them, and then it goes into people leaving goodbye messages for Rob.
Yeah.
And then it like flips it. So it ends with them leaving goodbye messages.
Yeah,
but it's
even before they die, those two, Rob and Lily, make an intentional effort to like leave their piece in the video footage as well.
But like,
which is a bit of a weird choice for them.
It's a bit weird, but say who you are. People will remember you. They got attached to them. They have all that kiss cam from HUD.
I love how Rob does like a real nice pithy message. And then he pans over to Lily, who's like sobbing.
She doesn't even want to do it.
Say something. She's like, no.
Lily, say something. Lily.
Dude, what did you rate this movie?
Yeah, I watched this heaps when I was a kid. I probably haven't revisited it in like 10 plus years, so it was cool to give it a watch. I completely forgot most of it. I didn't remember how it ended at all. And I'm just stuck with the fact that, everyone feels super real, and I love the found footage elements. It feels so inventive and different for the time. Even refreshing watching the last 4 seasons of Podzilla, like seeing kaiju films, what they would have taken it as inspiration when they made this. It's just cool to see it from a different perspective.
And I think as well, like you see Clover, it feels so of the time of just this kind of amorphous creature. I feel like a lot of the alien kaiju creatures around the time of this movie all had that same design.
It's like a Muto, right?
100%. It's the Muto effect.
It looks like a Muto, 100%. I'd probably like, if I was in a dark, dank subway, I'd be frightened for my life because I'd have 4 flaming homeless men running after me in this subway. 4 out of 5 for Cloverfield.
Dude, now's not the time.
And I feel pretty good in that rating because got some good rats in the film as well.
I was wondering if you were going to mention
a lot of rats showing up.
They were so calm.
A lot of
about
calm,
the rats.
Yeah, calm reactions to the rats, which we need more of that. People acting chill around rats in films.
Yeah.
So I'm running away from 4 flaming homeless men and rats.
I need to start a letterbox list of movies that have scenes of a bunch of animals running away from something. Chuck an Amazing Spider-Man. Chuck an Amazing Spider-Man.
That's a good list. All this anti-rat propaganda films. Films where people react to rats in a bad way.
I'm with you there. 4 flaming homeless people.
Yeah.
I feel like this... what did I rate Monsters when we saw that? Let me bring up...
Same vibe, I really loved Monsters. I really loved this as well. I can't...
Yeah, really toned down movies just about people. I don't know if I rated that. Sheesh. I need to go back and I need to do a clean sweep, listen to every podcast episode and update my rankings. Because I never know. Look, if I don't rate the movie right then and there after I've finished watching it, it's not going to happen.
Listeners, it's in one ear, out the other for Micah. He sits down to do a podcast, he gets up, he forgets what he rated it, forgets to log the film.
It's true, though. 4 stars. I feel like this movie is just so simple in what it's trying to achieve and accomplish. And it does it. Like, it's not absolutely groundbreaking in any specific way, except when the ground is being broken by Clover. But it's just real refreshing and a real nice watch. I don't have much more to say about it than that, honestly.
I'm excited for you to watch the next 2. Someday, because they're all very different movies. Again, 10 Cloverfield Lane is just in a bunker in the same world.
Is Cloverfield Paradox like a choose your own adventure? Or am I totally wrong?
Yeah, no, it's not. But that's just in a spaceship. And I think it is connected.
That's in a spaceship?
Don't trust me on this. You can't. I can't remember what it was like, but I think it is a spaceship of people that were in space at the time that Clover attacks Earth.
Oh.
I think.
That alone is quite a cool premise.
Yeah.
Of like, again, almost like 10 Cloverfield Lane, people isolated from the rest of the world.
So I'm excited to watch both of those on the show at some point. We're slowly ticking off all the big ones and starting the big journeys between this and Jurassic Park. And who knows what will pop up soon.
Oh, last piece of trivia, because I actually did have something.
Yeah?
Throughout this movie, there are little one-frame snippets of other pieces of giant monster media that randomly pop up.
Yeah, I saw you looking at these, like frames hidden throughout the movie.
One frame really distorted, but you can see an ant from them. You can see the Rhedosaurus from Beast from 20,000 Fathoms.
Hey.
You can see King Kong. And I will
Really?
say, yeah.
Any Godzillas in there?
No Godzillas. But JC, you'll like this. Big JJ head.
Yeah.
Right at the start of the movie, in that little flickering sequence showing all the government stuff.
Yeah.
You can see a little Dharma logo.
Theorists
do your what?
I was going to say, bring Clover back to the island. We have to go back. Is this smoke monster from Lost a Kaiju? The giant smoke monster?
Depends at what point in the series you're asking me that.
I'd
say so.
Season 1?
I'd say
we can cover season 1 of Lost on the show.
Is it even in season 1?
The smoke monster's in season 1.
I feel like it doesn't come around until season 3.
I forget about the smoke monster. Lost. Wild. Let's go to our mailbag, Micah. We don't have any specific emails for this episode, but Spotify have introduced a new feature where you can leave comments on specific episodes, and we've had some listeners leaving comments on the episodes so far in season 5. So I just thought I'd read off a few of those. In our Amazing Spider-Man episode, Kaiju Fan 21 said, covering the Amazing Spider-Man on a monster movie podcast is crazy.
Look, I've done my due duty to humankind.
Your due duty?
My due duty.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just have to figure out if we can find a way to get Amazing Spider-Man 2 on. Then all of my Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone fantasies will come to fruition.
James Clan commented, he's commented a few times and just said, hey, Podzilla, can you cover the man in the suit Godzilla analog horror, please? And then he also said, there's another Godzilla analog horror called Godzilla Bloodbath. Can you also cover this one?
There's a few of these now.
Yeah.
I know there's another big one called The Man in the Suit, I want to say.
That's what James just said.
I'm deaf. I remember there was one that started off the trend back in like season 1 or 2 that we brought up to the show.
There is one before The Man in the Suit, right? I think Game Theory covered it, or...
Nah, they covered The Man in the Suit.
Oh, yeah.
But there were only a few episodes released, and that was scary. I got creeped out by it.
Maybe it's time to do a whole episode on Godzilla analog horror.
Adjacent analog horror media.
We'll find a way to cover them, James.
I could see it.
We'll remember that. We'll find a way.
Also, I'm sorry, dude. You've had a fly just sitting on your sweater for the past 10 minutes.
You didn't get the fly off?
Nah. It's gone now. It's gone now.
I thought you were my dude, man. I thought you were my dude. And then lastly, we had a message on Jurassic Park episode by Cornzilla 2K1, who said, I've missed listening to you guys. Happy you're back with probably the best dinosaur movie ever made. I do consider the dinosaurs in the Jurassic movies to be kaiju because they are not 100% true dinosaurs and have mixed DNA from other animals. So welcome back. Can't wait to listen.
Oh, I like that reasoning.
Jurassic Park dinosaurs. Are they really dinosaurs or are they kaiju?
If I inject a little bit of toad blood into Jasha, he's not a pure human anymore. He's a kaiju. By Toy Story logic?
Toy Story logic?
Yeah. Humans are kaijus in Toy Story.
Yeah. Reach out to us, podzillapod@gmail.com. We'll read out what you send in every time we record an episode. We'd love to hear from you guys. Your thoughts on Cloverfield, your thoughts on absolutely anything at all. If you have any questions for us, we'd love to hear them.
If any of you guys saw Cloverfield when it first came out in theaters, let us know what you thought of it day one. Ground zero
on Cloverfield. Send us in your photoshopped tracings of the faces you see in the poster. We'd love to see them. And then, Micah, next episode, we're continuing our box office giants theme, and I believe it is your pick.
Oh, man. Look, I was tossing up what to pick for this one.
It's interesting because when we first created the theme, I didn't think it would be as broad as it really is. But like most big blockbusters have some sort of monster in it. I was thinking of like, maybe I'll say what you're thinking, but the Kraken in Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, every superhero movie has a giant monster. Smaug.
The Hobbit.
The Hobbits.
Look, here were my runner-ups.
Okay.
Super 8.
Oh,
Nearly picked it.
another J.J. Abrams banger.
This theme could have turned into a sleeper found footage theme. Nearly picked Predator.
Oh, the original Predator.
Because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, nice.
But dude, listen to this.
There is no way. Micah.
It's time.
That's great. I don't even have to edit the music in. This is like, you did my job for me. We're going to get copyright strike.
Yeah, please, Jasha, find a way to edit this out. Please find a way to edit this out, Jasha.
Ghostbusters.
Guys, Ghostbusters.
Did it make a lot of money?
It made a butt ton of money.
Oh my
Let
goodness.
me pull up the Wikipedia page
The
for this.
Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man himself. He is 100% a
I know.
kaiju, giant monster.
Finally getting around to it. So,
You've never seen Ghostbusters?
I've never seen the 1984 Ghostbusters. Let me bring up a little synop here real quick.
Micah, Sigourney Weaver. Micah, Ricky, what's the guy from Little Shop of Horrors? Ricky Moranis?
Ricky Moranis.
Oh.
Guys, they're here to save the world. After losing their academic posts at a prestigious university, a team of parapsychologists goes into business as proton-pack-toting Ghostbusters, who exterminate ghouls, hobgoblins, and supernatural pests of all stripes. An ad campaign pays off when a knockout cellist hires a squad to purge her swanky digs of demons that appear to be living in her refrigerator. Directed by Ivan Reitman, written by Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis, it had a budget of 25 to 30 million.
Okay.
Made 370 million.
More.
Tenfold.
Way better at the box office than Cloverfield did. Ghostbusters, that's a classic, Mike. This is going to be a good episode.
Guys,
That rules.
I also have, look, I have a really bad
Confession?
confession.
Yeah, I
to
thought
make.
you might get into this.
I have seen a Ghostbusters movie. I have seen Ghostbusters. I've seen the 2016 all-female cast Ghostbusters with Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. Oh.
This is my only knowledge about the franchise.
So you're going in blind apart from what you've learned about it from 2016 Melissa McCarthy Ghostbusters.
Kristen Wiig. Is that canon?
I don't think so.
I think it's been outed, right?
I think it was a complete reboot. No. No, it's not. Because
Sigourney
characters,
Weaver, I'm pretty sure appeared in it.
characters, yeah, a whole bunch of characters have cameos.
Is 2016?
Let's not talk about it.
Ghostbusters
We don't need it.
canon.
My girl's getting so happy about
No.
the original Ghostbusters, and you're
Not
bringing up.
considered canon with the main Ghostbusters timeline. Man, imagine your sequel reboot series failing so hard that they retroactively decanonize it.
And they made another sequel reboot series that did really well.
Did it do well?
I think it did well. If it is good, is a different
Have you not
question.
seen it?
I have seen them.
Do
They
you
did
think
well.
it's
They're
good?
not good.
But Paul Rudd.
But Paul Rudd.
Finn Wolfhard.
Paul Rudd. Ghostbusters, the original, the OG, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, Slimer, Zool.
You're saying these names. I don't know what you're talking about.
Micah, get ready. Ghostbusters, next episode on the show. And I'll also shout out as well, Odo Island. If you are an Odo Island patron, it is now your time to submit your nomination for Box Office Giants for the theme as well. So get your submissions in. We'll have a link in the Discord and on the Patreon. And that'll be, So we doing Cloverfield, Ghostbusters. Then we'll be doing Jurassic World Rebirth. And then we'll have our patrons pick for the fourth and final film of the theme.
You want to know what pushed me over the edge to pick Ghostbusters?
What?
I watched an epic rap battle. Ghostbusters versus Mythbusters.
Did you watch this?
At 12 o'clock today.
There you go, and it pushed you over the
Good
edge.
video.
Micah, because I'm your dude, you got to fly on your arm, bro. Just because I am your dude.
Thanks, man.
Straight as it lands. I'm going to let you know.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to the show. Hey, any of you that have been listening, whether it's been for a short time or a long time, we would so appreciate it if you can leave a little review of your thoughts on the show. Give us a rating on whatever platform you're listening on. It helps so much. And look, I'm gonna say it.
Mhm.
Share this episode with a friend.
Share the Cloverfield episode with a friend.
Mm.
If you're
a true P fan.
If you're a true P fan. Hey, if you've got a Marlena in your life that you really want to get with, just send her a little Podzilla episode.
If just like Jasha, you think of yourself as the TJ Miller.
If
the camera is like thrust onto you at any function.
Share her with a friend. I do not endorse TJ Miller at all. I am anti TJ Miller.
But does Podzilla endorse TJ Miller?
No.
I don't. For the record.
We'll see you guys next episode.
I don't know if I can take the ring to Mount Doom, Sam, but I must try if I can. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'll go, though I do not know the way. I can't do it as good today.